Good day, everybody. My name is Jason Williams. I am the owner of the Lower Bill Company, and today I'd like to take a quick 2 to 3 minutes to explain to you why our business model, our business opportunity, and what we're going to be able to offer you is a must-look, must-see, and opportunity must-try. Okay, so real briefly, who am I? I'm a former underachieving achiever who wanted to be an overachiever. All right, now what I mean by that is I accomplished a lot of things in my younger age in life. Former military, former police officer. I've created nonprofit organizations with multiple tiers in it, helping to feed, teach the arts, and provide cap and gowns to students that weren't able to afford it along the way, to creating numerous businesses and bringing people along the way with me. And while doing that, elevating not only myself, but those who have followed and allowed me the opportunity to give them these opportunities, the opportunity to upgrade in financial status with me. So real briefly, let's go ahead and talk about what's in it for you and why this opportunity that I'm going to be talking about and why our website that you're on right now is such a must-look, must-see, must-try opportunity. All right. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to screen share with you a quick little layout. All right. You're going to see 4 squares or will in different shades, and one's going to be an E. Okay. The other one is going to be a small business owner. The next one's going to be a large business owner. And then you're going to have what's considered to be an investor, all right? Now, why is this so important, guys, is all of us are in some way, shape, or form in one of these 4, if not multiple versions. But very, very, very few of us will have the privilege to actually start and move through these different quadrants of income and also operate in different quadrants of income. Okay, so let's go ahead and start it off. For most of you who are on this video or on our website, you are an E, okay? You are an employee of somebody, all right? Now, is that a bad thing or a good thing? I'm going to tell you right now that's not a horrible thing. We all have to start somewhere, right? At the end of the day, we all need money. So we all start as an E, which is an employee from high school moving forward, right? Now, after we start as an E, some of us become a little bit more vested. We say, okay, I understand that working for someone is going to make me money, it's going to pay my bills, but it's not necessarily going to afford me the life that I want to live, right? If I get a job as a high schooler working at McDonald's, not to knock anybody who works at McDonald's, but if I get that job as a high schooler, obviously, I'm probably going to want something more. I'm going to want better pay. I'm going to want better opportunities, right? So maybe creating a business wouldn't be such a bad idea. So then you get a lot of people who decide to go into SBO, all right, a small business owner. Now, being a small business owner sounds great. It sounds grand. It has its advantages and it has its disadvantages. But the biggest disadvantage that you're going to find with someone who's in the E quadrant and an SBO quadrant, all right, is this. You're trading your time to make a little bit of money, all right? Now, what that means is if you're not at McDonald's every day, if you're not at your grocery store, if you're not at your job, whatever it might be, even if you're at Goldman and Sachs, if you're not there working every single day as an employee of that company, you're not going to get paid. If you own your own business, all right, and you have employees, you also are attached to that business, which means you have to be there in order to get paid. Now, as that business becomes more successful, more lucrative, you start to unplug and you're not at the office as much, right? That's perfectly fine because you have people who are managing operations on a day-to-day basis. But the problem is when there's a problem, you're still the owner of the company, and the problem then becomes that most people never make it to being at the level of having employees or a business that operates on its own. SBOs are often found to be hostages of their own businesses that they created. The whole idea of creating that business is so that you didn't have to be a hostage and you can take vacation, you can go on leave, you can enjoy your kids and or family and friends, right? So we see the problem with an employee. The employee is going to be worked to death. They'll never make the money that they're truly worth because they're the employee, right? You're not going to make what the president makes because if you were doing that, the president wouldn't make any money. All right. You look at the small business owner and you go, okay, as a small business owner, I've created my own thing, I'm making money. Well, that's great, that's grand, but the problem is that you don't have a system that's operating by itself, so you are the integral part of the system. Without you, there is no small business, right? Because you were the creator, the thought, the inventor, you are also the operator of the business, right? So you get people who go, I get that, I am going to work my small business until I become an LBO. All right, that's a large business owner who has 500 plus employees. And a large business owner and an SBO or small business owner, there's very two distinct differences. One, you have capital once you're a large business owner. All right, your business has been in business for a little bit, you're making money, you probably have little to no debt, and you're living life grand. You have a system now that when you walk away and you go on vacation, you have someone else that's paid to handle the problems and that you're taking, you're compensating for. But more importantly, you're able to unplug from that system and come back a year later and the system is the same, if not better than what it was when you walked away. That's what a large business owner has the ability to do. A small business owner cannot do that. You can't own, for say, a record production company or whatever it might be and walk away for a year and expect that record company to still have the same contract business, so on, if you are the owner and the mastering engineer of that company. I use that example because that was my second business that I operated. It is very lucrative. It made me great money, afforded me a lifestyle that I was able to then invest and reinvest. Problem was, I was a slave to that business because I had to be there to make money. Then as I learned how to operate franchise systems and create systems to operate my business, I moved to a large business owner, all right, an LBO. Now, once you become an LBO, you then usually have the capital to become an investor. And an investor is when you're pretty wealthy, you're pretty well off, or at least you have funds that you're able to play with. And now you move into the I quadrant or the investor quadrant. So those are the four quadrants. Guys, I know I told you it was going to be 2 to 3 minutes, but I really want you to hear this whole video, so please don't stop now, because now that you understand which quadrant you're in and which quadrant you probably are going to want to be to, we're going to tell you what's in it for you. When you become part of any of our franchise opportunities, all right, the objective is to create an LBO owner, which then is an I. You're going to operate not only as a large business owner, because we're going to teach you and help you build a large business that operates in multiple time zones, multiple states, multiple countries, because our business is in 142 of them, and we together as an entity bring in over $2.8 billion, not million, billion dollars between the two companies that are merged and our private company, which is our third subsidiary company. Now, as an investor, all right, you're going to then have extra money. So what are we going to teach you to do with that extra money? We're going to teach you how to tax shelter it, protect it, move it, and help create new business owners who start off as an SBO until you can help build them into an LBO and a fellow investor. What our business is in is creating investors and large business owners. If this sounds like something that you want to be a part of, it sounds like something that you truly desire, and I'm talking not everybody wants to make hundreds of thousands of dollars or millions of dollars. Not all of us will. But if you're at 30,000 and you want to make it to 60,000, we have a way. If you're at 60,000, you want to make it to 100,000, we have a way. If you're at less than the six-figure income and you want to make it to a multiple six-figure income, we have that way. If you want to go ahead and go from a six-figure income to a seven-figure income, knock, knock, I have a way. So with that being said, go ahead, click the link to your left or to your right. Go back to our page if you're not on our web page, or go to our web page if you're watching this direct from YouTube at thelowerbillco.com, okay? thelowerbillco.com. Go to our contact page, fill out the form, submit it. You're going to get an automatic reply back within 24 to 48 hours from one of my representatives, letting you know when our next presentation is and giving you a secured link so that you can watch and learn one of the videos from us. I'll be the host, or one of my partners will, and we're going to show you an opportunity that will absolutely blow you away. It will be well worth your 30 minutes of time, and we always give out gifts and prizes for those who attend. So there's no guarantee that you have to do it. There's no guarantee other than the fact that you'll get something for free just for hearing us talk. Guys, thank you so much for your time. Let's move you from an E, an SBO, an LBO to an I. And from that I, get you working in all 4 quadrants so that you're making the most amount of money that you can make. Thank you and take care.